But like kids are clearly the target.
Yeah, so like YouTube
Like,
is like all about like we get literally no views on these videos. Like we used to get a little bit for some reason. We used to get like 10 or something per video, but now we
probably
get,
just like our friends got tired of it.
Yeah, so now we get
like,
nothing.
don't keep
It's
up
like
with
like the past 20 videos we put up has been 2 views. That's just me and you. That's it. That's all it could possibly be. And we're making like maybe not the most entertaining shit in the world, but I think that our conversations are interesting. I think this is an interesting
a good conversation.
This is an interesting podcast or whatever, and it's like we have decent audio. Like we're not just shitting something out. It's like okay, it's pretty good. This is something that I would watch or listen to, and nobody cares. Like nobody in the world wants to listen to this shit because they're all 12-year-olds and they just want to watch PewDiePie be real silly or whatever. And that's fine. Like I'm not criticizing PewDiePie. I'm criticizing like humankind.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Like, so my point with that is just like, okay, so when you're making a game, your goal is to make a product that will make money. Like,
are there any more purple guns?
Ostensibly, that's your goal, is to make a product that will make money. I'm gonna like see if I can go back and get some health.
That is a good idea.
But like, unless you're like a heartless piece of shit, like that's not your only goal. Like, so your other goal is probably to make like a fun game that not only that people want to like initially want to play, but that people will gain more than 2 seconds of enjoyment out of. Like that's continuously enjoyable. And then you would think if you're like a cool guy, really what your goal should be is for not only to make a fun game, but to make a fun game that like cool people will think are fun. You think it's fun. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like if you're writing a book, do you want your book to be a thing that dumbasses read, or do you want it to be a thing that like smart people read? You know what I mean? Like, of course you want it to be a thing that smart people read. Like that's like if you just ask somebody just that question, hey, so you're making a video game, what kind of person would you like to appeal to? Let's say you can make a fucking shitload of money regardless of what you do. What kind of person do you want to appeal to? It's like, like a smart, cool guy, like a guy like me. You want to make stuff that appeals to you.
A smart, cool guy.
A smart, cool guy.
Like me.
Like me.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of,
So I'm just going to finish my thought. So the thing is, that's what they're trying to do with this game or whatever. But then they disrespect my fucking time. Like, so the idea is they're making this game, it's going to be cool, it's going to be fun, and it's going to be a thing that like, hey, bud, you're going to play it, you're my bud. But then they just ram it up your ass. Then they're just like, fuck you, we don't care about your time at all, you asshole. It feels like a slap in the face. It feels like poor customer service is what it feels like to me. It feels like, just like somebody who doesn't appreciate that I'm giving them money. And I think in this case it's not deliberate. I think it's just like they were bad at designing games, like in certain ways. They just didn't understand.
Yeah, a lot of it was 1994.
Yeah, they didn't understand what to do yet, and that's fine. I forgive Bungie for this. But some games, like the thing that's super gross. What? Oh. The thing that's super gross.
What the
fuck?
fuck?
There's a door. I don't have any peripheral vision. Am I just back? Oh, yeah, now we have to go to the big window, I'm sure. This was just a way to get us back. So, like, MMOs, for example. What's funny is that the best MMO is Destiny, and that game has made major modifications to respect its players' time more.
Yeah,
like you could totally play Destiny.
First,
yeah, it super didn't at first because it was
very
just
good
imitating other MMOs.
It's very good for an MMO. It's still got some issues, but it's not too bad.
I think that you could definitely be competitive in Destiny. You could get all the stuff that you would want to get and stuff without having to invest what I would consider too much time.
Yeah, you could play like a little bit a week and do most of the important stuff.
Most of the important stuff, yeah. I swear to God.
Yeah, so one thing we might want to consider is just like part of what we want to do with a lot of these games is just content tourism.
We can't do that with Marathon. Like we're playing through Marathon.
Yeah, but like there's things like you were suggesting potentially doing the save thing and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like there's
This
still
level
a
is
guy
called
out
Beware of
there.
Low-Flying Defense Drones.
So
Yeah.
maybe we can, just insert some things into the process that
Yeah, we might start doing that next session. I'm like before we set up next time, I might set up the cheats thing and we'll just save at the beginning of every level that doesn't have a goddamn terminal right there. All right, what time are we at? How much time do we have?
it's 8:53. I don't know. I think we're at about an hour. I don't know exactly when we started.
Okay, we'll play a little bit more. Incoming message from Durandal. You are really good at killing things. I'm impressed. Why don't you kill everything in this area and get some more ammunition? You've got a big job coming up, so be sure to charge up your shields before you leave. By the way, I had an accident with some defense drones while you were away. You might bump into a few of them here. Don't worry, they're mostly harmless. I don't think I gave any of them ammunition for those grenade launchers. Durandal.
I think it's like
He doesn't think he gave them any.
I think the difficulty we're having works well with Durandal.
Yeah.
It's like funny.
Yeah, he's
that
just like,
he's just
whoa.
like, "Heh, you killed all of them. How about you do that some more?
Damn it, God damn it. At least I kind of actually, I guess I have a save basically right here. Because of where that other save was, I just have to run into that room with the,
Yeah.
yeah, so I think we're right, actually. So I'm just going to use, okay. Because yeah, I can just like, run around here. And go in here. And go up in here.
I guess those guys kill the bad guys still. So like,
Yeah, but they also shoot at me.
yeah. I'm just saying, like, you can focus them. They're not even. Where'd they go? Where'd my boy go?
Where my boy go? Hit single by Chris Straub. I was listening to some more of How Are You Today at lunch. God damn, what's going on with this fucking guy?
Takey as fuck, apparently.
I was listening to some more How Are You Today. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
The one where Keith is asking Jack for a horse.
The horse blood episode?
Yeah, so he just like you remember how I was telling you he's like the bit is basically he's having a conversation about Pokemon or whatever with Jack, and then he just randomly keeps saying, "So how about that horse that you're gonna get me?" Eventually, what it turns out is that Keith every year tells Jack that fire and brimstone will like engulf the earth. Like there's going to be cosmic consequences if he doesn't get him a horse for his birthday, and then it never happens. But he keeps doing it, and this year's the year. And he just says things like, "Horse, it's a big animal. It's got hidden fangs, behind his teeth, hidden fangs, filled with blood, and big bones, bones, blood."
I think I've
lots
seen
of
him
blood."
tweet this to that guy. Or something like, how about that horse?
Yeah, it's a pretty funny bit.
Yeah.
Keith Carberry.
So that's it's Keith Carberry's podcasto.
Podcasto.
You can go to hate.me with a Y if you want to
How are
check
you
that
today?
out. There's a sweet clip about Duluth. Duluth has parks out the ass, which is pretty funny because we live in Minnesota. Certainly.
Another thing that nobody appreciates, like Keith Carberry is like straight up a comedian. Like he's a super funny
he's a
motherfucker,
really funny guy.
and nobody cares. Like, a few more people care about Run Button than care about us. Like a significant margin more people do.
Yeah.
But Run Button is still nowhere near as popular as they should be.
Yeah.
Like, they're popular enough to make a little bit of money, but nowhere near enough to make like a living.
Yeah.
And they provide enough value in the various things that they do, that they should both be able to make a living off of it.
They're kind of a big reason why we do this.
Yeah,
Like
we're just a ripoff.
we're the world's second comedy
Second
podcast
ever.
duo or whatever.
Second Let's Play duo.
Let's Play duo. Because they're the first.
Well, they're the world's only.
World's only.
We're the world's
world's only Let's Play duo. That's a pretty fucking funny joke. That worked out well.
I'm sure that was I feel like that's probably a Keith.
Probably. With a mild chuckle from Kyle.
Yeah.
Are those ones?
I don't know. Maybe it's the green ones that are crazy.
Weird. Everything's dead now.
Except for in the next room. Can I not?
All that ammo.
All them tacos. Yeah, it's just like if you're not the exact thing of the hour, like if you're not the exact kind of thing that is allowed to be popular right now, then you just can't be popular. And the problem with that is that I don't think that you can really pretend to be. Like, I don't think that if we just decided to make a checklist of all the shit that like Game Grumps does.
Yeah.
You know, just like, we gotta do videos that are less than 5 minutes long, that have crazy clickbait titles and like
thumbnails with like a crazy face.
Yeah.
Superimposed on a game character or whatever.
Yeah. Like, I don't think that would work. Like, even if we were doing that for like a long time, I really don't think that it would work.
I don't think that would work for us especially.
I think it's
like
the Smash Mouth song, The Fonz. I can play the tuba, and they all just shake their heads. You can play the tuba, and everyone would clap. Like,
I think
the Fonz can do the same exact shit that we do, and get a fucking standing ovation. And we do that exact same shit, and nobody fucking gives it.
An interesting like side note on the popularity thing is like it's interesting the degree to which people just glom onto the popularity of another thing to raise their thing. Like Pokemon Go has been happening recently.
Everybody's being a leech about Pokemon Go.
Everybody, yeah, it's so popular that everybody has to make their own Pokemon Go, like, shirts and stickers and hats and stuff, which is, you know, like, it's basically just gross because most of that stuff doesn't seem genuine to me. Like, I think a lot of those people like Pokemon and Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
To some degree, but like, I don't think that they would make this shirt.
Yeah.
If they didn't think it was going to make them a shitload of money because of Pokemon Go. I think sometimes there's like, it's basically a gradient and it's hard to say exactly, but like doing, you know, something like fan something because you just legitimately like a thing.
Yeah.
Which can benefit you. Like,
the most insane thing about it, you know, the craziest thing about it is the whole like, so you know that thing that I was asking you about yesterday, the FCC thing that I thought was a joke that Chris Perkins said? That's a real thing.
I was thinking,
you just have to disclose in every tweet now, if you're a company guy, that you're a company guy. In every tweet, you have to use a hashtag with your company's name in it in order to disclose that you're tweeting about your company. Like, by law.
That's interesting. I was thinking that might just be a real thing.
Like some Hitler shit or something. Like, holy shit. So what's insane to me is that people just think that makes sense. People are just like all about disclosure. They're like, oh, you gotta disclose everything all the time. It's like when Holly Conrad a couple of weeks ago posted a video that was a sponsored video, and she even straight up did disclose that it was. Like in the description, she said sponsored video. And then like some fucking whistleblower Twitter account that's like YouTube Disclosure Watch.com or whatever was like, Holly Conrad made a video, but she didn't very clearly state that it was a sponsored video. And so she fucking took it down. Yeah. She was just like, God, Jesus, sorry. And it's just like,